Malaysia. Okay, it's an intelligent digital agricultural system. My scope will be introduction, and then we go into the labor dependency a little bit. I think everybody knows about it. And then we talk about what we have done as an initiative. We call it the Green Industrial Initiative, and our future roadmap, and how we can collaborate together. Okay, our expertise stems from this, which is manned aviation. So we have been in this operation for more than our combined expertise, we'll say more than 200 years, because of the nature of our operation, has including fixed wing operation and also helicopter operations. I myself am a qualified helicopter pilot instructor. I was from the RMAF, and then I left and joined the civil service, aviation. And we have been doing various different kind of operations throughout Malaysia and globally. We also do firefighting, etc. So that expertise is what we have brought into this, and we use it for unmanned systems. So when we talk about aviation, we are quite comprehensive as a group. When we talk about manned operation, we are very good at it. Unmanned operations, we just began about 5 years ago. So our expertise transcends both the engineering aspects of unmanned services and operational aspects of unmanned services. And this this particular machine is capable of lifting up to 100 kg, and we can operate from 200 kilometers away.
Is this a drone?
Yes, it's an unmanned drone. So our partners and associates, as we traverse this journey, we have a local partnership and also foreign partnership. We have established relationship with MIMOS, Taylors, UPM, UCGS, all local organizations, with external agencies such as Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University, AeroVironment, and also Main Base. Rajawali Aerospace is a local company which also deals in unmanned systems for the military. Okay, what we do, a quick overview. It will take about 1 minute. I just need to do this.
No, you said I would. Problem on our side or wrong texting.
So that's our 1 minute introduction of what we do. And what you see is 85% is local content, 15% only is external content. So we have established ourselves from here in Malaysia, and we operate both East and West Malaysia. We also have presence in Brunei, Singapore, and India. Okay, so let's go down to the actual problem. I don't need to explain what the actual problem is, but the slide explains very specifically what we aim to do. There's a huge loss of productivity and also money for the country because we are not able to capitalize on technology for this industry. And we aim to bring technology into this industry in such a way that we can monetize the loss, which is estimated to be about 60% of the total monetary value. So we got that figure 2018 revenue was 80 billion from 5.8 million hectares nationwide. That's 40% productivity, which is quite low. And these are figures that are published. I think we are not going to take any other figures. So if there is a 60% loss, that means this industry is worth more than 200 billion. So investment in technology is, I think, a no-brainer for any company to see the opportunity. We saw it and we said, let's do it. So what do we want to do? We want to introduce a total autonomous solution. So in 2021, end of 2021, what we would like to see is plantations operating like this. We will have autonomous machines, drones, flying overhead, picking up information from the field, and generating these reports directly into the data lake. At the data lake, we get analytics running in the background to create workflow. This workflow will then be pushed to the autonomous machines in the field. It can be ground vehicles if the ground is good. If the ground is not good, then we can also use airborne vehicles and tools. Okay. All of these have got enough intelligence inbuilt. They are pervasive and they are secure. Ability to detect fruits when they are ripe or not ripe. It gives two things. First of all, the most important thing when we talk about food is security. So we know exactly where the location of our source is. We know how much chemicals were used, how much fertilizer was used, and the quality of the fruit from the field to the mill is assured. Here we are looking at old concept where we say it drops. Our guys, our engineers have said that why do we want to let it drop? We say that we can actually catch it. So we have designed a graphene sheet where we can actually catch the fruit while it's dropping. And further than that, we are also into R&D to look at the loose fruits itself. How do we pick up the loose fruits as well? So those are all the other things. But conceptually, what we are saying is that machines in the forefront doing the dirty, dull, dangerous jobs. Humidified containers will ensure that the quality of the fruit bunches right up to delivery to the mill. So what we see here is there is no requirement for manual labor at the front edge here. But somebody will be sitting and listening to the music. So how do we operate that? It will be a command center operation where we have got highly skilled and well-trained personnel observing and watching what's happening. And if they need to intervene, they shall intervene. So by 2021, we would like to see this happening in Malaysia. That's our vision. I know it sounds Star Trek-ish or something like that, but let's all just sit here and think for a while. Right now, as we sit here, there are similar kind of objects moving around on the planet Mars, doing exactly what we said, and it's doing it right now. Okay? So what's the difficulty in putting it into a plantation? It's only industrial will. If we will it, we can do it. And that's what we are saying. So how much have we done really? Okay? So we have put in quite a lot of effort. We have actually been able to bring this out in the field. Okay. This is the major part of the industry's problem, ours thing. So what you see here is the blue laser demonstration in the control environment. We have created this blue laser for demonstration purposes to show that we can actually take it to the field and do work in the field. So scaling up is not an issue. So in order for us to prove that this concept works, we have taken actual oil palm fronds and managed to show the cutting in 30 seconds. This is a 6-inch palm frond with a thickness of 4 cm at its maximum, and the whole thing is cut through in 30 seconds. So, as you can see, if there is 3 slices there, it would have taken about 2 minutes to complete this whole job. So, what we are doing currently in the field in Sungai Gebut is actually bringing all of this together. So, phase 1, where we said that we started from April of 2019, where we started to collate information in the field and bringing it together with phase 2. And then we started the training. Okay, so this is a very important aspect that a lot of people do not understand. You see, when we want to introduce technology like this into the field, we need to have trained personnel. So we started our own training. We started in 2018 actually, training field operators to be able to use this kind of machine. Successfully, we have trained up to 20 persons. And right now, the internship is already going on for 6 months already. So these are people who will be able to operate this kind of machines in the field. Now each one of them costs us 48,000 per person to train. So that's the amount of money we are willing to put into this whole program. So we want to establish phase 4, which is the fully robotics driven harvesting, fertilization, weeding and transportation with the distribution networks by December 2021. Okay, so a quick look at where we are in terms of our technology. We have already completed 2020, which is the basic harvester, and we are now going for industrial level harvester. So here there are 2 parts to this. One is the laser itself, which is an industrial level laser, which we will be putting into the field for field testing and all that, and it's also for certification purpose. And the second is the drone itself, which will be a harvester drone, which will be capable of carrying up to 250 kilograms. This we hope to have it certified by July of 2021. Right. And from then onwards, the transporter, which will be 1,000 kg, we hope to have it by end of or third quarter of 2021. The overall technological roadmap, we have got other things that we need to put into place, because when you go into the oil palm estates, it's not easy to get connectivity. We have loss of signal very easily. That's because of the water content in the oil palm tree itself. It affects the radio waves. So what we have come up with is our own gateways. Now this is a very important aspect when we do this kind of operation. Okay, the gateways have to be secure gateways, because we don't want people's information being stolen by other party. So we have created our own gateways as well, and the communication links that are required to operate as a swarm, because it won't be one drone operating alone. It will be multiples of drones. Like for example, our ratio says that we need 4 harvesters and 6 workers plus 2 in reserve for a 2,000 hectare operation. So there'll be multiple drone operations in the same area. So all of these have to be controlled, command and communicated securely. So that is also part of our development work, right? So we call that roadmaps in 3 stages. The key points are stage 1, which is for Sungai Gebut pilot site to be fully operational and to scale up to 20,000 hectares. And we are in the process of getting up to 50 billion into our company. It's a capital raising exercise that we have been going through. We have spent as a company more than 8 billion already. And then the stage 2 will be the high altitude long endurance drone. Now this is for the national rollout, because you need connectivity. Even if you are in the most remote area, you will need connectivity. Without a good communication setup, it will fail. right? So we have come up with how to do this. This is what we call the high altitude long endurance drone, where we can fly at 60,000 feet for 6 months continuously, carrying our transponders, our communication equipment to be able to work in that whole remote area. Right, and of course after that then we go into manufacturing or downstream activities. So that's how we look at our green industrial initiative, as we call it. So right here, right now, what can we offer? We are in stage 1. We are willing to work with anybody who is willing to work with us. So we look forward to Q&A and also questions about this. Thank you. Dato'?
So good.